How's it going, folks? Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel for an MMO news drop video. Let's get straight to it, beginning with World of Warcraft. We finally have a release date for Shadowlands 9.1, The Chains of Domination, and it's coming on the 29th of June. The update will arrive with a whole bunch of new stuff, like a new area of the Maw, Korthia, a new mega dungeon, 𝑮𝒂𝒍𝒆, and flying unlocked for Shadowlands, of course. Don't forget the new raid, the Sanctum of Domination, in both normal and heroic difficulties unlock on the 6th of July. On a side note, I've been told that this is the longest period that players had to wait for content between a 0.0 expansion launch and its first major 0.1 update in WoW, so let's hope that it's totally worth the wait. Moving on to the Elder Scrolls Online, where a new Crown Crate season is not newsworthy, but the new Endeavor system that launched because of it is. And starting now, all players can log in daily to complete any combination of 3 daily endeavors to earn a daily total of 60 seals of endeavors. And these seals will let you purchase some premium crown items from the seals section of the crown store. Weekly endeavors, on the other hand, which are both harder and more bountiful with its seals rewards, will go live next week. So in the meantime, start browsing for items you want and get started on earning those daily seals. Let's move on. Amazon has released another Tour of Eternum video, this time featuring the region of EDENGROVE, a foresty biome that holds plenty of mysteries, protected by hostile dryads and the Blight. Check it out to familiarize yourself with the locales when the game launches. And they've also shared a teaser for a new video series they're calling Legends of New World, which aims to give players snippets of the lore and storyline that can be found in this world. August cannot come soon enough. And next, in Guild Wars 2, 2 more episodes from Living World Season 2 can now be unlocked for free, but you've only got a couple of days left, so don't forget to log in and grab them from your mail if you haven't yet. ArenaNet has also announced that the annual Dragon Bash event will begin next week on June 22nd, running until the 13th of July. During that event, go smack some hollow enemies and piñatas and earn your achievement points. Lastly, for World vs. World players, no downstate event has begun, which means enemies die instantly without going into a down state, and it makes for some pretty fun fights and zergs, so jump back in, take advantage of that XP, and reward track boosts. Now let's talk about Black Desert, because Pearl Abyss has dropped a ton of news this past week, beginning with the launch date of its latest class, the Corsair, arriving on June 29th. And that's not all, because they also wrapped up their annual Heidel Ball yesterday, and I'm here to summarize what went down and give you the headline highlights of what was announced in the roadmap for the second half of 2021. Take note of the dates, guys. This is going to go by quick, or you can always click the link down below to check out the full stream. So first up, June 29th, alongside the new Corsair class launch, will be the new summer season, which means new summer servers, and this time there are tweaks like better post-graduation benefits with the new growth pass. That's not all. Mini servers are actually coming too, and these are one-player servers where you can invite up to 30 friends to join you, but to get access, a special mission completion is required. On July 15th, the first mansion or player housing will be introduced, fully decoratable both inside and out. In August, a new Yara minigame will launch, which has poker mechanics, alongside new raid battlefield regions and a new PvP season. While in September, the game will get a trading system revamp, allowing for more factors to enter play, like politics and upgrades to caravans with camels. In October and beyond, all 17 existing classes will be getting reboots or upgrades without losing their class identity. And the most important bit of info here is that Pearl Abyss has no plans to make new classes moving forward for the time being. The last highlight is the emphasis on storytelling for Black Desert moving forward, and they are already working on a brand new story-driven tutorial that they showed a demo for. In the future, expect early zones to get story revamps as well. And remember, to get the full rundown, you can watch the full stream. I'll put the link down below. In other news, thanks to the current Next Fest on Steam, you can now play a brief free demo of the upcoming MMORPG Swords of Legends Online, and that demo will be available until next Tuesday, 22nd of June. Keep in mind, you'll only be able to get to level 15, you can't make any store purchases, and progress will be wiped. But you will be able to test drive the game's 6 classes on offer and check out everything else like the questing system, combat, and more in this martial arts MMO. Oh, and it's also region locked, so VPN where necessary if you are interested. Elsewhere, NeoWiz and Round 8 Studio have finally announced the launch date for Blast Unleashed on PC, and it's coming to us on Steam 6th of August. The game will remain free to play just like its PlayStation and Xbox versions. More good news for players: those who have pre-registered either on Steam or through the official website will receive several rewards, including an exclusive mount and 7 days of premium benefits. And a quick tip, running now until the 22nd of June, Blast Unleashed has a demo version of the game that you can play on Steam for the next fest as well, and downloading that demo and keeping it after the demo period is over will reduce the overall download size when the game officially launches in August. Now, calling all Star Trek Online players beginning June 24th until July 22nd, when you make a new Gem Hadar character, you'll be able to gain the bonuses of becoming a special Gamma recruit. This allows you to earn special rewards and account-wide benefits for all your other characters. Keep in mind that you have to complete the Gem Hadar tutorial and receive the Dominion transponder to qualify as a Gamma recruit. For Blade and Soul players, NCSoft has updated its Revival webpage, which is the landing site that's been keeping us updated about what's in store when the Unreal Engine 4 update arrives, and the most recent Sphere has announced the upcoming arrival of the game's 14th class, the Dual Blades, which is an odd name, or it could just be a work-in-progress nickname. Anyway, Dual Blades, as the name implies, is a dual-wielding class that's all about speed, hacks, and slashes, and it offers 2 specialization options, and one of the 2 allows you to go into a ranged stance if melee is not your thing. The class will be part of the Revival update as mentioned earlier, and that's still on track for a Q3 2021 release. In old school RuneScape, we got some brand new content this week for all platforms with the arrival of the game's 150th quest, A Kingdom Divided, for experienced level players. The quest is the 8th installment of the Great Koran series and offers some excellent political intrigue for players to uncover. Finishing A Kingdom Divided will reward players with 26 new spells to unlock for the Arceus spellbook, on top of 2 quest points, a 10,000 XP experience lamp, and more. Elsewhere, if you play the classic MMORPG EverQuest, there's some good news. 2018's The Burning Lands expansion is now joining the free-to-play collection, which means right now you can jump into that expansion's content without paying for anything. That's not all. The Dragon's Hoard storage has also been increased with this update, allowing free players to store up to 40 items, while paying members have their slots increased to 125. Let's take a quick look at the mobile section next, and start with RuneScape, which is officially launched on mobile devices this week in case you missed the news. Having amassed over 1.8 million mobile registrations, it appears that RuneScape is still very popular despite its age, and coming to mobiles for a whole new audience and generation even will definitely help. Everyone can either play with your existing RuneScape subscription or as a free-to-play account, and the mobile version of course does support cross-platform play, which is good news for PC players who want to take their adventures with them on the go. In other news, a couple of weeks ago we talked about ODIN VALHALLA Rising, the upcoming South Korean MMORPG based on Nordic mythology. Lionheart Studio previously announced that the launch date for this PC and mobile MMO will be the 29th of June for South Korea, with no mention of a Western release date. Well, this week we did get an all-English trailer for the game, one that we've seen before already, but this is a good sign for those of you who maybe want to play a Western version or are hoping for a global release. With the announcement that Lost Ark is finally hitting the West this month, you get the sense that it may open the floodgates for more Korean MMORPGs to follow suit. I'll let you know when we do get Western dates for Odin, so stay tuned. Besides that, Blade and Soul Revolution has received a big update this week that introduced the Blade Dancer class alongside a new dungeon, the Black Rum Supply Chain, and Act 5 of the main story. Players will also be able to get and customize the new skill badge item and take part in the Koriki Lake event, which has a chance to drop legendary pets. And that's all I've got for now, folks. As usual, if there's news for a game you play which isn't covered in this news drop, do share what's going on with the rest of us down in the comments. Meantime, hit that like button for the love of MMOs and feel free to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click that bell icon too, which notifies you whenever a new video is up. Once again, I'm Adrian, and I thank you for watching.